Hey, Marcus.
Hey, Greg.
How are you, buddy?
Oh, I'm fine, and you?
Fine. Prost, my friend.
Prost.
Alles gut da in Deutschland? Da in Wassermich? Alles gut?
Alles gut in Deutschland, alles gut in der Wassermich.
Alles gut in der Wassermich. Und was
Alles
ist
gut.
neu da in Wuhan? Was ist neu
Bitte?
da in Wuhan? Was ist neu?
Buchhahn. Wir haben ein Buchhahn-Talk.
Wuhaner Talk ist deine
Ja,
Podcast.
es ist ein Podcast. Ja, ist neu.
Und wie geht's deiner Podcast?
Oh, sehr gut, sehr gut. Wir haben einen neuen Podcast. So, wir unterhalten uns.
Mit
We
Udo?
speak mit Udo und mir.
Aha, genau.
Yes, we speak about some actually themes or not actually themes, some private themes or something.
Aha.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. So I'm very glad that you invite me for this interview. Thank you.
Man, thank you very much for being here, man. So you have a new podcast, Boo Hunter Talk, and it's going okay, right? You have 18 listeners.
Yes, today was 18 years. Was 18 years. Yeah, it's running well. It's okay.
It was
It's
good.
okay. Only for a hobby podcast is very good. So we have some feedback that we can work, that we can be more professional, make a podcast.
I,
And so when you get a feedback, you can work on your show. So when I say to you, you your speak is too fast, please speak slower so then you made this it's better.
yes, you do speak. Well, for me, you speak fast. For the German people, you don't. So
That's right.
for your international listeners, maybe you can speak slower so we understand.
Yes, and we have international listeners. So we have 10% of our listeners are in America. So
Really?
that's good. That's good. The podcast is running. So we have an international range. So we are whole wide world. That's cool. That's cool. That's
And
cool.
and now your podcast is on the big news show with John and Greg.
Yes, we have and we send crossover friendship. So that's very cool.
Uh huh.
I love your broadcast. So big news with Greg and John. That's a very cool broadcast. So you make some videos that you are be alone, or you was by me, or you are with John, and you have special situations or locations where you are. You speak, but you speak about another themes as us. We speak only freestyle about our living time,
Hmm.
and you speak like some political things. So we don't speak about this because I don't speak about themes I have no ideas.
Right. You just talk about
Yes, yes. Talk about Scheiße, and I think
That's the best. That's the best subject. Is Shiza. It's the best
yes,
one. It's
make
like
shit, make shit to gold, and you're rich man. I say it to you.
yes, make shit to gold. That's right.
I
That's
say it
right.
to you. Yes, that's
So
nice. That's nice.
yeah. So I think your podcast is good, man. I mean, I like your logo. I like
Nice. Thank you.
the beer in the corner, and then the other corner you have a spyglass because you're
Perfect.
analyzing things.
Perfect. This is a very special thing because everybody asks me what is around. It's like this is
It's
yes.
a
Thank
spyglass
you.
to
Thank you
analyze.
that you see this. Thank you that you see this. Thank you.
Yes, I see it. Yes.
That's very cool. Thank you.
Yes, a spyglass so you can analyze it.
Yes, like
Like a
Sherlock Holmes or
detective.
something.
Like a
Yes,
detective.
because you have understand the sense they stand between. So
Yeah.
that's very cool. Yeah,
And then
thank you.
you have the beer on the left
Yes,
because you
what
drink
gets
beer.
you in Wuhan? Beer. So yes, that's normally. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so I think you've got a great logo. I like your Buhana talk in pink, like from the 90s.
Yeah, pink is a cool color. I think
That
pink is
retro,
like it's a
vibe.
retro color. So you're saying I'm a retro fan, and we have some season specials at your channel, and you know that I'm a special retro fan. And yes, this was my opinion that it is good work that we have a special color that is an other color as other podcast. So we sign up. We are upset that you scroll and you see pink and yellow. You break and say, "I would like to hear this."
Yes, yes. So,
Yeah.
is it true that right now you're in negotiations with Disney for a 10-part podcast?
No, 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 no. Disney is not an option, but I think that
Netflix?
I,
Netflix?
I think that Disney has called me in 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Oh,
No, no, but thank you for the congratulations. So I we would like to start. We have only one episode, so you have 30 or 20 episodes. I don't know, but you're
no,
famous
18 or
man.
19. 18 or
And
19.
so and we have only one episode, so I cannot see the future. So everybody is listening, but I think the half or third say, okay, this shit, I don't need this.
Well, you never know what's going to happen, right?
No, you never know it before. This is the time. But what I say is, this is the time. You remember the time if you are in my age or younger. So I say 30 years ago, you have a regular TV show, and you put on your TV and you have the information from the TV show, and the time has changed. So you have your own way to get information, or your own way to get entertainment. And I see podcast, broadcast, YouTube videos, or streaming. Is that what you get as new entertainment for yourself? What you want. So you don't go to say, I would like to spend money $30 in the month for special programs for pay TV example. So I say we had know the chance to make our entertainment, do it by yourself. And when you have interest about shit talk, you listen me. If you understand of special politics things or news, they listen you. So
Right.
everybody has his way.
Right. So yeah, so I think you're right. And I think people are changing the way they consume information. Because before you can just consume information on the radio and on the TV. That's how you get the information. But
That's
now
right. Yeah.
but now people are getting information on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Music, on and on and on. And then you have the people who are creating the content, like me and you. We create content for people to consume, and so it's changing,
Yes. Yes, that's right.
right? It's changing.
Yes. It is an other side to use content, or it is an other side to to get to get the information, or to use your interesting. So when you have interest on cinema or movie trailers or something, you go on YouTube. So for or so. I tell you, for 15 years, YouTube was not so the biggest thing. So you go on the cinema, uh, in the cinema, and you see the trailer. Today you get the trailer at home. You make YouTube on it. The trailer is a spot. So
Like Top
it's
Gun. Like
yes,
like
yes,
right, Top Gun.
yes. You get it on your screen directly. So between some spots in your YouTube movies, you would like to see this. So the advertising is going very upside. So upside, as you know, for 20 or 30 years is another way.
Yes, upside down. Upside
I
down
don't know.
is
Yes,
unders. It's unders.
yes, yes,
That's amazing. That's amazing. So
yes. And so you must know that you must like to live with this wave. When you say, okay, I only use the normally TV, we say that you are in an ice time.
correct.
Yes. So this time we had is the future, and it works, and it works. Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, Spotify, something else. So do you have the information? You have other ways. Get with it, and everybody can make his own entertainment program. That's easy, man. That's very easy to make this. You have only what you use is a smartphone. If you have a smartphone, you can talk about, you can say something about your theme, what you would like to tell. You record this and you go online.
But the trick is to have a personality and content that people want to watch or listen to. That's the
That's
trick.
right. That's right. The other side of this way is that you're not a famous man when you get on with the podcast. So you have to make something what what would like to hear somebody. So when you see a group of what is the range of age? What do you see? See you so 80 till 25 or 25 or 35. So what is the range for your information? What is the theme? What do you like to do? Would you like to talk about games? Would you like to talk about sex? Would you like to talk about politics? Would you like to talk about sports? So, and this is what I say. This range is very big, and this world is so big that everybody can find his way. You not must be an entertainer, but a user. A user has so many ways to get information about many channels.
That's correct. That's correct. So, what do you see the future for Buchholner Talk? What's the future?
Really, really, I think that Buchener Talk not became the best or the first podcast in Germany or Europe. Um, but I think it can be a famous local podcast. So you must understand, you make a podcast only for the people that live in a range, in a special range. You can be famous in a special range. I'm not. I would like. I would like to explain this. I would like to not to be famous in Germany. That's not my blame. So, but I would like to have some funny episodes to make that I have to entertain some people. They live here, and local entertainment. And I have so much feedback from local persons that listen to it and say that's cool because I have not this arrangement that I can get to Berlin or Hanover or Hamburg or something. So when I arrive, the people in my range and the people say this is a good show, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm very happy. That's very cool. So I have arrangements. What happened in future, if it was bigger, I don't know it. But when I can catch this people, hey, it was successful. It was successful. It's okay.
Are you afraid that the people who listen to your podcast, or are you afraid that your podcast becomes a cult? Cult.
Explain of another side.
You understand cult?
Einfrieren?
Do
Do
you,
you saying
are you afraid that they will become a cult?
Kultstatus?
I'm cult. Let me look here.
So
Cult.
but only in original in the original range, not in all Germany. I think
Cult. I'm cult.
the cult. Yes. So
You think that'd be
when
a
you
cult?
say you make let me explain. You make a podcast in Greensboro. So the podcast is very cool. So, but you told everything about your range. So everybody's interested in this range.
Right.
So nobody in Akukak interested what is happened in Greensboro or something. We talk about some things what is our pro- personality problems or something. So we talk, but we have only our range in our side. So Westerwald, Westerwald runs by Baumbach. We have this in Roland Palatina, so we are in Germany, and we never get out of our range. Can be happened, I don't know, maybe I don't know it. So, and then you have other scenes when you cut up, but we have only this range. And I think that work we work hard to keep only in the first day our our community in our range,
Hmm.
so that we can say, okay, we talk about this. So
And you
I don't
also
know.
speak slang, and you also speak slang, plot.
Yes,
You speak your plot, which is specific to your region, where the
yes.
people in that region will understand more the joke.
This is the problem. When you say when you have speak to when you speak with a slang. So I give you um, um, Beispiel. So we say that "Ei, da habe ich den gesehen und da ging ich die Straße hoch und dann runter und runter." So nobody understand this. So
No,
you don't understand, and you
I don't
understand
understand.
German. And you understand German, Greg. So when I say this, so somebody in the next state say, what hat er gesagt?
Was
So
ist
this is
das? Was hast du
yeah.
gesagt?
Was hast du gesagt? So yes, so we work about this, that we can be clearer so that everybody can understand us. I don't know it. We only started. We have a first episode, never been else. So I don't know it. The future is going on, my friend. The future is going on, and I hope, and I hope very well that we can catch everybody of the world. It's
That would be
our
cool.
sense. And maybe can be get English versions about our podcast. So we
Yes,
will make two things. So
yeah.
I can invite you that you can translate this.
Or I can be a special guest.
Yes, you're a special guest. Yeah,
I can be a special guest.
that's right. That's right.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool because I remember about 2 months ago, I said to you, or maybe 3 months ago, I said, I have this idea about a podcast. And you're like, so do I. I have
Yeah.
the same idea. Right?
That's right.
And
Yes.
then and then here we are making a real podcast from 8,000 kilometers away together.
So technical is cool. I say this time is cool. We have the technical shit and can make this. That's very cool. To make you and I think it's our 8,000 or 9,000 kilometers
Yeah,
away.
far away.
Yes. And so we have a cool time now.
It's cool.
Yes, and you must see that in this time we have in pandemic. So in the pandemic, everybody was with FaceTime, Skype, WhatsApp,
Zoom.
Zoom, with the whole shit we have video conference to make this is a new yes
Hey,
it
Marcus,
starts something new.
Marcus. Let me say this, and this is the truth. So you're talking about video conferencing, Zoom, and FaceTime. Do you realize that the services for online sex spiel is up like 1,000%? Like they have women actually online that you can chat with and they get naked. And so now you do your sexual business online. You no longer need another person in the room. That's how popular it is.
I think that this kind of business are starting up and get higher because they're lonely persons and they would like to use naked persons and would like to use to make they free in some sexual scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that yes, I think that this range of business is going up. Yes.
Yeah, so everything seems to be online based. Everything's online.
I think that's real that we have some normally ways so that Twitch or YouTube as other platforms we have where we can get some sexual activity. So I think that's right. That's real, yeah.
It's real. It's real. So tell me what questions you have for me. I feel like I'm asking you all the questions. You you've got to have something for me.
So what do you think is the future about your channel you would like to go with John?
There's no future. There's
No
no
future.
no. There's nobody watches it, so I can say whatever I want because nobody's going to look at it, and
Oh.
John can say what he wants. Actually, John and I made a an episode, and he got so drunk he was saying the craziest things. And so after the episode, I said I don't put it on there. 'Cause he was drunk. I mean, he was drunk, and he was saying crazy shit. And so
Oh.
John sends me a text. He says, "When will you put up episode 11?" I said, "Never, never, never,
Never ever.
no." He was crazy. 100% besoffen. Verrückt.
Correct. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, but no, I don't think there's. I think it's for fun. If it catches on, it catches on. But it's just we're just having a good time. You know, John's an interesting guy. He has a lot to talk about. He's very smart. He knows a lot about most everything, and so he can talk about things. He has a lot of information. He's very intelligent. So he's a good person to interview and to get information from because he knows a lot about politics. He knows a lot about things that are made in America. He knows about Tesla, which you know that because when you were here, he wanted to show you his car.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Tesla,
Right.
Tesla.
Yeah. Tesla. Yeah.
No, okay, yeah,
I think he
but
sleeps. I think John sleeps in his car.
in his shoes and in his cars.
Yes. 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 He sleeps in his.
No,
Yes.
no, that's okay. John is a good man. John, I like him. I like him. So, when you when you have an option, so the next question is when you have an option to cancel the podcast with John and have a new life in Florida with an other kind of business, ever, egal welche Business. Also, I don't know me whether, but for business, what do you say? Would you like to say, bye, John? I go to Florida, or you're still here and you're
I think depending on my interests, I think the podcast could evolve into something different. I've always thought it would be a good idea to have a podcast where you have airplanes, Flugzeug und Essen und Trinken. Okay? So you have airplanes with food and beverage. And so you fly to different places and you eat at different restaurants and you talk about the food and you talk about the people. Because as you know, you're a pilot, you flew to Martinsville, you had a hamburger there, and there's lots of different people there. There's a lot of people at the airport, and they have very interesting histories.
so
And
I know Blake. I know Blake.
you know Blake, be easy,
Be easy, friend. When
be
you're watching this,
yes,
I
the
say you.
helicopter
I
pilot,
say you thumbs up. I say you thumbs up.
thumbs up. So I think a lot of people don't know that there's these neat little restaurants that you can go to if you're a pilot, and you can get some good food and you can meet some very interesting people. So I can see the podcast evolving into that if I had the interest in doing it. Um, it it was difficult enough for me to put this together with the eCam and the camera and the microphone and the computer. This was difficult. This was hard work for me. But but it could evolve into something different, you know, because
So,
John wants to do Made in America podcast because he knows a lot about products that are still made in America. Because 50 years ago, everything was made in America, everything. And then with globalization, now most things are made in Vietnam or Cambodia or China, and not many things are made in America. And John loves Made in America. So I see him one day making a podcast, spending his time with a podcast for Made in America.
okay. So this is when I say that you can go. Oh, let me explain. We have the situation that you say you would like to be some change in a podcast. Or can you or believe you that you can make a podcast, an adventure podcast? So you have a boat, you have a sailboat, for example. You have a
Yeah,
sailboat, and then you make a special episode, or a special um, stuffle that
yeah,
you can
yeah.
say we have, and and yeah, especially for this adventure to say we or you drive from with your sailboat from Florida to to Bahamas, for example, or something.
Yes.
So this adventure, and I think you get many clicks and you get many listeners or viewers. Maybe
Yeah.
you are video or audio. I don't know it, but you
Yes.
have you have you have this position, and you have no fear about this. You do this. You're a man. You would like to do this. That's right.
If I did that, Marcus, I would need you. I
Oh
can't do it
fucking
by
up.
myself.
No, no, it was
I
not.
need
It
you
was. It was not an idea that I make this,
on this
but it
project.
was a question. Holy shit!
I need you on this project, the adventure sailboat project around the world. We don't know if we're going to make it. We can live or we can die. I
Yeah,
need you on this one.
Buchen and talk on sea.
Yeah, Buhana Talk on the sea. Scheißegal.
Scheiße, genau. Erste Folge, scheißegal.
Scheißegal.
Yeah. No, I don't
Over
understand
oder unter
I
ist
don't
egal.
understand to control. I don't understand the control on sailboat. I have no idea.
It's easy. You put up the
Yeah,
sail
yeah, easy,
and you
easy.
drive
Yeah,
it.
yeah, easy. Yeah, yeah, drive it, drive it. It's a sailboat. You have to look at where's the wind.
Like
Oh,
an
fucking
airplane. It's
yeah,
like
that's
an
too hard.
airplane.
Yeah, yeah. An airplane is easy. An airplane is easy. You're on the air, so you fly in the sky. You know that you don't fly in the clouds, but on the sea, that's crazy.
Lori brought me some food.
Perfect.
So I think maybe it would evolve into something else. I don't know. I have more of an interest in being a pilot, like a professional pilot or an instructor.
Yeah,
That's my plan.
yeah. That's okay. That's cool. That's
But
cool.
just a dream. Just a dream.
Don't lose the dreams. Don't lose your dreams.
Don't lose a dream. So what is what's some typical food in Germany, man? Is it really
Typical food.
brought
A
and
typical
mm-hmm.
typical food in Germany is only Schnitzel mit Pommes.
Schnitzel mit Pommes. That's typical shit.
Schnitzel. Yes, that's typical shit you get. So you can get another side. So we say Schweinebraten mit Klöße or
Uh,
Haxe or so some pork meals. So but
Speaking of restaurants,
typical typical meal you get only in whole Germany is Schnitzel. Schnitzel. You don't get Haxe in Norddeutschland, but you get a Schnitzel.
and you
And
get
you don't get a Schnitzel, yeah, or you go in the east side, you get a Schnitzel, but you get a Haxe, but no fish.
hey, tell me this. How is our friend Boschko doing?
Oh, he's very weird. He's very glad about his football team is in the final of the Europe League soccer,
Okay. How's his restaurant?
and
Roma Terrassa.
oh, he's doing very well. He's doing well. It's a good restaurant. It's very good.
So he's
It's
staying
very
busy?
good. Yeah,
He's staying busy?
yeah. It's very good. Very good.
That's cool. And you're busy with your business.
Yeah, yeah. My strip club is running very well.
You have a lot of bitches. A lot of hot bitches. You have some
This
hot
was a
bitches in your
joke.
strip club.
Was a joke. No, no. But my real business is very running well. Yes, it's very good. It's everything is good. Everything is good.
Good. Um,
Because my
so
podcast is not so profitable. So I have no, I don't get money from my podcast now. So I must go to work.
right, I think your podcast is going to be big.
Yes. When I have this meal every day,
You
I
have,
was all big. I was big too.
pardon me. What'd you say?
When I get this meal, what you eat, I would like to
Oh
be big
yes,
too.
this is a club sandwich.
Club sandwich,
Club
yes.
sandwich with tater
Okay.
tots.
Yeah.
Tater tots. Well, this is amazing that we can do this. We can
That's
make
right.
a podcast from so far away, and it works with music, with sound, mit Essen, mit Bier, mit alles.
Genau.
So, can you explain the difference between mit alles und ohne allem?
Mit alles und ohne allem. Du meinst Döner.
Ganz genau, ein Döner. Ohne
Ein
allem,
Döner mit, ein
mit
Döner
alles.
mit allem. Ein Döner mit allem.
Ein Döner mit allem oder alles?
Ein Döner mit allem. Ein Döner mit allem. Ein Döner mit allem. It's include salad, meat, sauce, bread, everything there on the bar you see it.
Und
Uh,
alles?
uh, on without all
Ohne
is
alles.
ohne alles is only the beef. Only the is it beef? Yes. What kind is a chicken or beef or what kind of meat you have?
So, was ist der Unterschied von alles und allem?
Alles is
It's the same Scheiße. For me, it's the same Scheiße.
no. You must understand. I say what alles was ich sehe, all what I see.
Und allem?
Jetzt geht's los.
Los,
It's weird.
genau. Allem.
That's hard. That's hard to just to explain. That's hard to explain. But
Allem.
allem, allem. You say allem when I don't know it. I don't can explain this.
You're
That's very hard.
This is the
That's very
problem I
hard.
have with German. I can
No,
speak it, but not
you
100%.
speak a very good German language.
Thank you,
When
but
we're here, normally we can't do this conversation in German because everybody must know this. This man, you see it, yes? With number 30 is a very good German speaker.
ja, wann ich bin da, ist sehr einfach.
Aber,
Aber wann ich bin hier und ich habe kein Practice mit Deutsch sprechen, ist schwer.
das stimmt.
Genau,
Deswegen, nächste Folge müssen wir auf Deutsch machen.
genau.
Genau,
Die nächste wir können auf Deutsch machen.
genau. Ja.
So, do you want a pop question?
Give me a pop question. I'm waiting for pop
Ready for
question.
pop question?
Okay, ask me your pop question.
Here's your pop question.
Okay.
If you were in Fort Lauderdale and you had a $15-meter sailboat. Okay, you had a 15 or 18-meter sailboat. And you were in Fort Lauderdale.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you sail your sailboat to?
So my sailboat, 50 meters, are in Fort Lauderdale, and I have a sailboat, and I only can use it, or I have a crew.
Du bist allein.
Okay, I'm alone. That is very cool. That's very cool. So
You're
I'm alone.
alone, or you're with me. You're alone, or you're with me, and you have got
So
an 18-meter sailboat. Okay,
that's easy. Wake Island, we cannot more.
where?
Wake Island, Wake Island, we cannot more. Not more miles.
No,
And that is a strange way.
with 18 meters, 18-meter boat, you can go everywhere in the world.
Yes, because we are two guys. So and only what we can do is the sails on the right side, and we get a blow from the east, and so we get only from Fort Lauderdale around this, and we are there.
Ah,
We
okay.
only can go there.
To Wake Island?
Wake Islands.
Where is that? I don't know Wake
That's
Island.
opposite. Wake Islands, opposite from Fort Lauderdale's. The little
The
pieces
Bahamas?
from the islands. No, the Bahamas of this side. You
Uh-huh.
see Florida. Florida goes this. You
Uh-huh.
have here. You have this, and this is the little parts of islands.
Okay.
I I fly for 1 year. I fly about this, and they're very very small parts of islands.
Uh-huh. Okay. So you don't go far.
I
You,
sent you a message. You can stripe it in this
so
video.
so you
Wake
don't
Islands.
so you don't take the sailboat to Bremerhaven?
No, Bremerhaven is too far.
Too far?
Two guys too heavy.
No.
Because no, we are
We can
two
do it.
guys.
It's on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube.
No television channel can pay us so much money that we can make a real life story that we for from that we can sail from this coast to this coast. No, no, no.
It's possible.
$5 million and say no. Give it correct. You can make it with John. Buchener Turk is Rouse. It's my life. It's my life. I'm my owner of my life. I don't do it. I don't do it.
I
I
think,
don't do it.
well, if I had an option, I would take you to Mallorca in the sailboat. We would sail
But
from Fort Lauderdale to Mallorca.
I was not from Fort Lauderdale.
It's a big boat, 50 feet. That's a big boat. We can go.
How long would you like to stay or would you like to live on this boat? Do you arrive
Probably
Mallorca?
4 weeks. It'd be
What
four,
have you in your head? A compass or something? Like
a compass,
Sparrow? Brrrr.
a compass
That's
and a map.
no. I don't think that is possible. That not in our knowledge. When you're a professional captain from a boat, no problem. But sailboat is another kind. You
Okay.
have no motor. You have only the wind, and you must. Oh man,
Wind und Glück.
I think you're before you are in Mallorca. You're in Tokyo.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You're in Tokyo.
Dingy money, me, 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 me,
Yeah,
me, me.
yeah, yeah. So, are you ready for the outro?
Okay, give me the outro.
That's the outro, brother. Well, this
That's
has been a
cool.
cool. This has been a cool first.
Change the battery back.
Okay, so we're back, finishing up our podcast. Sorry for that technical difficulty, but we were saying that it was a good podcast. We had fun, right? You enjoyed it?
Yes, it was very cool.
I thought it was cool. We had a good time. And my battery ran out, so I had to put a new battery in, so I just pressed pause. But we're learning. Wir sind lernen.
Wir sind am Anfang. Yeah, starting
Genau.
our career, so no problem.
Genau. So I want to thank you very much for this first edition international podcast dedicated to your mother for Mother's Day.
I give it to her. Thank you.
Okay? So thank you very much, and we'll see everybody next time, okay?
Okay, my friend.
Okay. Bis später.
Bis später.
Bis später.